Yo, yo.
What up, Stuart? It's so good to see you again. The last time I felt like I saw you was in our last video approximately 4 minutes ago.
Yep. Yep. It's good to see you again. I missed you.
I made some huge changes in the last 4 minutes. I removed my hat.
Looks good. Nice and
Yeah,
yeah,
huge,
hair
huge
looks good.
changes.
Hair
Thank you
looks
very
good.
much. I appreciate it. God created very few people that he wanted to be able to see their heads from heaven. You're not one of them, and I am. So
Uh
jealousy's a stinky cologne, sir.
oh man. Well, we get off topic so quickly. We're talking about why
So quickly.
Storehouse. What is Storehouse all about? What is where does Storehouse even come from, David? Can you answer that
So
question?
I can't answer that question. Oh man, you put me on the spot, Stu. I wasn't prepared. Uh, so really, the reason we started this business is we both had very unique experiences in turnkey. I had actually purchased some houses from a turnkey provider, and initially, I thought I had asked the right questions, and I printed out the whole sheet of 100 questions. There's some great resources out there that I would encourage everybody to at least look at before they call someone like us, and ran through the questions. It seemed like we're on the same page on a number of things. I partnered with them, bought three. Well, I initially bought four houses, but had to scale that back to three based on a terrible appraisal, and even that in itself was an ordeal. And at the bottom line of the entire experience was it was a terrible experience. I ended up settling out of court with this company for over $20,000 on repairs that they said they did and they had not done. So they'd done things like scratch dates off of water heaters and said they were new, and not scratching out the model number or the serial number, which you can also look those up and find out how old the system really is. But it was just stuff like that, right? It's just a terrible experience. And ultimately it even though the investments were not amazing because of everything the character of that company, dealing with those people, and you remember this, you even got pulled into it. It was years of just terrible relationship and dealing with people that I would not even want to go have a beer with, right? And so with that experience, and you're going to highlight your experience as well, we came together and said, man, we can do this better. We believe in turnkey. We believe in offering people opportunities to create financial independence. We could do this better, and all we really have to do is start from a foundation of honesty and transparency, and I think that in and of itself will help our business to do amazing things. And at the end of the day, we can go to bed and feel good about what we did that day and have clear consciences and know that we did everything we could to honor somebody else. And that's the way it's turned out.
Yeah. Yeah. Interestingly enough, I had probably not as bad of an experience that David had with his turnkey company, but along a similar time frame, I had purchased some turnkey properties, quote turnkey properties from uh, a really a marketer, which I came to find out after the fact, for a company in Birmingham, Alabama, and at first I thought it was all good, and ended up finding out like the person that referred me to this company was getting paid a significant amount of money to get like a referral. He had zero cent skin in the game. I don't even know if he'd ever bought from that company before. And I find that out years later that this person was just a marketer and getting paid to market somebody else's product. And ended up being a pretty bad experience myself. I literally just sold the last of my houses that I had owned for about 4 years. That all of them had been headaches ever since I'd owned them. The rehab was done terribly. I had to put two new roofs on houses within the first 2 years of ownership. There's nonstop maintenance issues, nonstop tenant property management issues. Every single turnover that I did was, 5-6 grand of a rehab. So I just had lost money and ever since. And so, just a pretty bad experience in general, with, the turnkey model. But, you know, I think what those two experiences did for us was just motivate us to really create a company that we could be proud of and that we could tell people about, and we could help others be a part of. Because we do both think that this turnkey model is, oh, we're going to have my son come into the conversation here.
Nice.
This is Wells. We think that this turnkey model is really, really good for people just like us. People that are in the military, that are living in expensive locations. We're in the Navy. We live in San Diego, Hawaii, Washington, D.C. It doesn't make sense to own rental properties here because they just don't cash flow because they're too expensive. We're moving every 2 to 3 years. We live overseas in different countries. So this turnkey model, and if you can buy properties in cash flowing rental markets where the numbers make sense, and you can put your trust and faith in team members, in a company, in people that will support you and back you when things do go wrong, because it's real estate and things will go wrong at some point if you own a property long enough. And so that's kind of what we wanted to build at Storehouse 310 Ventures.
Yeah, and to add it's not all negative. We are absolutely grateful and blessed that we had the experiences we had, because we would not have started Storehouse when we started it if it were not for those experiences. And it really taught us good lessons on how to run our business and how not to run our business, and just were some phenomenal opportunities in creating something that we believe in and that we think will serve you, our future clients, or present clients in the future. And an extremely important part of that is the team, and the team that we've created, the team that is on the ground in Milwaukee, and people that we partner with, people that we would want to absolutely hang out with. We love our team. We tell our team that we love them. We pray with them. We spend time with them. They know our children. We thoroughly enjoy each other's company. Obviously, Stu and I enjoy each other's company, love each other, love each other's families, and that's the experience that we want to pass to you as our clients and our teammates and our future partners as well. Is one that you'd actually say, you know what, Dave and David and Stuart and Mama G and Papa G and Sam and Lamb and Jay Money. These are all people that I'd want to hang out with, I want to partner with, and actually just enjoy being around. And at the same time, we get to do business together. So all these things are why Storehouse, who we are, and we think that it will add tremendous value. Even if you never buy from us, I think we can add value to each other's lives.
One thing that
Sure.
that I just wanted to add is the name of Storehouse 310 Ventures. We are very open and honest about our faith and our Christian background. And Storehouse 310 comes from Malachi 3:10 in the Bible. We wanted to create a business where we could give and do a tithe. So, part of our business model is that the first 10% of our profits from every sale of a house goes to a charity of our choice, and that directly comes from the Bible verse in Malachi 3:10. So that's kind of the background of where the name came from and who we are. And yeah, anything else? What do you think?
No, sir.
All right.
Crush it.
We'll see you on the next video. See ya.
See ya.